Are we going for the fusion? Yes or no? Are you fusion ready? Let's take a look at the calendar. Hey there guys, it's Ryan Raid and welcome to the video. Guys, in today's video what we're going to be doing, we're going to be going through the fusion plan and what I'm going to be doing on each account for the fusion. Plus, we got a few other bits to cover in game. So yeah, let's dive straight into it. First up though guys, the Discord is up and running. It's been up and running for a couple of months now. We've got a few people in there. Got a fair few, what, 132. It's quite active, to be fair, it is quite active. So what we talk about today, I don't know. I think we got a couple of new players in here as well. The fusion. So yeah, if you want to come and join the Discord, the link is down in the description. I want you guys to come over and join the Discord and get involved. Right then, let's get on with it. First up, we got a new free login champion, Lemonisi Chase. So we're getting some savage gear. So if you're a new player and you're just starting out, this could be quite handy for your, well, it goes straight on Lemisi. Depends what type of stats you get dropped there. You got to be lucky with your stats. You obviously get her after day 7. You get the 2-star soul after day 14, so you get some HP and attack. And then you got phase 2 where you can pick up the 5-star soul with some accessories as well, which is very powerful for your champion. Very powerful indeed. These are pretty easy to knock off, to be fair. Like, you only got to log into the game and you get 15. Open 1 shard, so a green shard, you get 20. So they've changed this from last time. Win 10 arena battles, spend 130 energy. So yeah, you can do them pretty easily to get your 75 points per day. It's not hard at all. Very easy to get the 5-star soul. Right, I don't even know who this chick is. I haven't seen her yet. She's obviously Sylvan Watchers by the look of it. Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? There she is. Right, let's have a look then. What are we saying? Yeah, that is looking pretty cool, isn't it? Those swords. Pretty cool. Helmet looks pretty sick as well. Fire coming out the eyes. Golden feathers. 1 wing. Why the 1 wing then? Bit of like an Amazonian look as well going on. Let me see the gold wing. Hold up there guys. Now is your chance to get the ultimate start in Raid Shadow Legends by grabbing yourself the legendary Knights Revenant champion Narma the Return for free, as well as 3 epic champions that include Anax, Uugo and the Mage. Also use the promo code TREEHUGGER to get yourself the legendary Sylvan Watcher Green Warden Ruark for free. So here are the steps to do it. Number 1, log out a player in play on PC and uninstall. Number 2, click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Step 3, launch Raid and complete the tutorial. Step 4, go to your inbox and claim your first champion. So don't miss out on this offer and click the link in the description and get your free champions now. Yeah, pretty cool. What's she do? I have not got a clue who this is. I've been a bit out of touch over the last couple of days. So a double hitter on the A1. The target's under a shield buff. Has 25% chance of decreasing the value of shield by 10%. Ignores 50% resistance if the target's in the corrupted alliance. If there's no shields, ignores 10% defense instead. Then you put that savage on, you're going to get ignore 35% defense on the A1. Not bad. Another double hitter, single target on the A2. Each hit, 100% chance of removing 2 random buffs. Ignores 50% of resistance if the target's from the corrupted alliance. This skill deals more damage equal to the value of the target's turn meter stacked up to 100%. Okay, interesting. Obviously, we've got your savage gear on there as well and ignore 25% defense. Depends how hard that hits. Could hit hard. They got like a 100% turn meter almost. Do you get that as extra damage? Interesting. And she has got an AoE. Attacks all enemies twice, so double hitter AoE. She's got 100% heal reduction for 2 turns. And the second hit, 50%, books up to 75% block buffs, and ignores 50% of the target's resistance from the corrupted alliance. Who's the corrupted alliance? We'll have a look in a sec. She's got an aura of 25% attack in all battles. Passive. Receives 15% less damage from enemies under heal reduction. So you got to wait for that to go out. And you'll get 15% extra less damage. Fills his champion's turn rate by 5% whenever an enemy receives a shield buff or is healed. Depends how hard she hits, doesn't it, for attack-based damage dealer. I do think the quality of free logins has dropped dramatically since what we used to get. When I first started playing, well, I missed out on the Ultimate Death Knight. So we had the Ultimate Death Knight, but I missed it. We had the Ronda. We've had Wukong. We've had Artak. We've had some strong ones in the past. And then nowadays we've had like Loki was okay. Skeletor was absolute trash. This one sounds okay. Nothing crazy good. Who else have we had? We had old, what's her name? The Sand Devil chick from Bannerlords. What's her name? It's going to bug me. Aelin. We obviously had Rathalos as a login at some point as well. So yeah, the quality has drastically decreased. Who's a corrupted alliance? So anyone, she ignores 50% resistance from Demon Spawn, Undead Hordes, Dark Elves, and Night Revenant. Okay, okay. Interesting. Interesting indeed. So then, fusion-wise, we'll go through the calendar in just a second as it is dropped on the day again, late again. I'm guessing this is just the way they're doing things from now on. So, we got the Void Legendary. Is he in-game? Yeah, he will be in-game, isn't he? This dude, Titus Blackplume. Yeah, again, he looks pretty sick, doesn't he? Yeah, he does. He looks really good. This glowing stuff around his cloak. Yeah, it looks good. Shield looks really good as well. They do the characters really well. Right, what we saying? Attacks one enemy, 40% chance, 50% chance, block active skills for 2 turns. Can't be resisted if he's under a shield. Whenever an ally counterattacks, teams up with allies to attack or instantly activates a skill, has 40% chance, 50% chance, block active skills for 2 turns. If there are multiple champions on the team with this skill, only activate once. Okay, another single target, attack one enemy. This attack will always be critical if this champion is under a shield. This attack also gains a damage boost equal to the value of a shield. Removes all debuffs from allies to a cleanse. If the target is killed, it's a cleanse. If the target survives, places a provoke debuff on all enemies for 1 turn. Again, can't be resisted if he's under a shield. Interesting. He's a defense-based legendary, obviously void, but his damage scales off defense and HP. Is that on all of them? No, just the A2. And then his A3, he's got an ally protection, increase attack, increase speed on a single ally for 2 turns. Also fills allies' turn rate by 40%. Instantly activates this skill at the end of an ally's turn if that ally has no buffs. Instantly activates this skill at the end of an ally's turn if the ally has no buffs and HP is lower than 100%. So every time someone gets hit, let's say, and they've got no buffs, he will instantly put this on. That is interesting. I'm going for it on the Void. We'll go through that in just a second. Passive. Each time an enemy hits an ally, the ally's next attack will deal 10% more damage, stacks up to 100%, and then it obviously resets. So he's got increases Void allied HP in all battles by 40%. Interesting. Interesting. So that's the fusion. We'll go through the calendar now, see what it looks like. Am I going for it? The main, I could go for it. I've got the shards. I've got an energy. I've got the silver. I've got the... So yeah, I could go for it on the main. I probably will go for it on the main, actually, because it's a Void Legendary. Yeah, I'll be going for it on the main. Void only is 100%. That'll be my, most focus. So if I end up dropping off a bit on the main, then so be it. But the Void will come first, the Void only account. So I will document the fusion over the next couple of weeks on the Void only because it's quite a new account. And it's the first fusion I will ever have done on it. So we will document that most days as we go through. I will try it on the main. I'm not sure about the free-to-play, though. The free-to-play is pretty whacked for resources. I think I could scrape it if I really grinded it and went hard and did every trick in the book to get all the resources together to pull it off. It's just whether I got the time to try and do a fusion on 3 accounts. That's the problem. That is the problem. So the free-to-play might be sacked off on this one, but he's a Void Legendary. That's the problem. It's a tough one. I'll see how it goes. Right, let's have a look at this calendar and see how it's going to plan out, how it's going to drop. Let's have a look. So this is what we got. So we're kicking it off today. Well, it'll be in yesterday when this video drops. I'm always a day behind. So we've got champion training and dragon tournament. So on the first day, I won't touch dragon. I will not touch the dragon. I'll just do champion training with brews mainly in your tavern, doing the champion training trick where you get 4 times as many points. And I'll just go through that on the first day. As soon as Friday kicks off and the dungeon divers goes live, I will hit dragon to knock off the dungeon divers, well, as much of the dungeon divers as I can, as well as champion training. And then we got summon rush. We got an extra 50 fragments in the summon rush. It depends on the cost of that. We'll see what the cost of it is, and then I'll make a decision whether to go for it or not. We then got a classic arena, which is very easy to knock off, and a gear enhancement is just silver, so you need about 20-30 million silver for each of the... Oh, it's good how they put this all in order as well this time. This is a much better calendar. It's all in order. It's not just all over the place. So we've got all the gear enhancements at the bottom. 3 of them. You need about 20-30 million silver each. Got 2 dungeon divers. That's nice. 2 dungeon divers, because they're really intensive on energy. Got summon rush. Long champion... Oh, that's a champion training event. Summon rush. So yeah, as I was saying, dragon... champion training knock off most of the dungeon divers. Then we got a bit of ice golem overlapping it, so that should finish it off. Classic arena is easy to do. Gear enhancement's easy to do if you've got the silver. Then we then come in to the midpoint, and there isn't really much going on. We've got another gear enhancement, so you should just gain the silver from selling your artifacts you don't want from these events. Same with this one here, Curiosa Conquest Tournament. So that'll be in the event dungeon. So they've added that in. And another champion training event. Doesn't run alongside any dungeon divers though, because they must have replaced the dungeon divers with this Curiosa tournament, which is a bit better. So you can farm some pinpoint, some extra pinpoint. Then we got spider overlapping the second dungeon diver with Fire Knight, so you should be able to knock that off fairly comfortably, and then get the silver from those 2 tournaments to do the last gear enhancement. Classic Arena 2, which is easy. And the Champion Chase, again, you need about 50-60 Ancients to pull this off if there's a 2x event. Plus you'll have 3 of the epics to fuse in that Champion Chase, so that's 350, 1,150 points already towards the Champion Chase if you've got most of the events knocked off and you've got 3 of these to go to fuse. So that's good that they've done it the other way round. Yeah, it's not looking too bad. Brilliant they've only got 2 dungeon divers, because they are the ones what most people struggle with, the summon events and the dungeon divers. So summon events, you need, where is it, 5 to 6 sacreds to pull it off. I don't know if the cost will be a little bit higher because it's a void. I'll have to wait and see. There's normally 5 or 6, so if you've got the sacreds for that done. Champion Chase tournament, if you've got these types of bits ready, you've got 3 of these done, plus you've got a few more fusion bits ready to go, or fragment summons to pull, and about 50-60 Ancients, you'll be good for Champion Chase. Tournaments and Classic Arena just a doddle, and the gear enhancements if you've got the silver, and then it's usually the dungeon divers what are the tough one, but they've got quite a few of the tournaments overlapping them this time. It's about 5,000 energy per each dungeon diver to get to the end. Yeah, that's not a bad calendar. If they had another dungeon divers in there, it would have been nasty. Would have been really nasty, because you got to think that's 15,000 energy roughly. Yeah, it's not bad. Right then, that is it. We'll leave it there. Void only. Definitely going for the fusion. I think he'll help massively with Clan Boss and probably like staying alive in dungeons and wave-based content, because he's got that ally protection and increased speed every time someone takes a hit and has no buffs, which will be helpful, which will be definitely helpful for that account. The free-to-play, I'm probably not. I'm umming and ahhing. It just hasn't got the resources unless I proper dig deep. I don't know if I can be bothered. The main account, I'm going to start it and see how it goes, and I'll just see on what time I've got available to knock it off. Because he is a Void Legendary, I wouldn't mind picking him up on the main. Anyway, that is everything from me. I hope you've all had a great week so far, and I will catch you in the next one.